we have a client who, and you'll play this video, but they had 800 properties, and using Excel, having to calculate that manually took so much time, so much time. And I think that the importance of knowing the effective ownership as well as just the outright ownership, direct ownership, is important these days too, because as many of you all know, FinCEN, which is the legal body, a legislative body that is, really looking to stop bad actors in America in terms of ownership and things like that, shell companies. There's a requirement now to report your beneficial ownership, whether you have a single member LLC all the way to layers of LPGP, et cetera, et cetera. So those calculations are even more critical because there are heavy fines if you do not report that in a timely basis. So it's given a lot more fire under people's hood in terms of knowing those numbers and reporting them accurately and punctually.
Jeff, anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, the only other thing I would add is that the ability for sponsors, you might be able to do this in the investment management systems, but the ability for sponsors to basically, and I don't think you can actually, but to take the LP interest, to look at the LP view, if you have an LP who owns, X% of a property or X% of multiple, entities that own these properties, you can share that link through this system around their ownership percentages. And that visualization, I think, is helpful as it relates to managing your investors, as it relates to being transparent with your investors about their positions in these properties. So, again,